Eddie Kirby with Kirby Plastic Surgery. Today's patient story, how not to kill a mockingbird. So this 65-year-old was attempting to shoot a mockingbird or loud bird on his property with a pellet gun when the pellet gun jammed, and while looking into this, it discharged into his right index finger. And here's a picture of him when he presented to my clinic several weeks after this. You know, you can't make this stuff up. And of course the bird got away scot-free and he's got this injury. So at the time of the injury, he presents to a local emergency room with these x-rays, which you can see this radiopaque fragments of foreign body and no fracture or anything along those lines. So of course I take him to the OR when I meet him after I meet him in the clinic, and you can see at this point the skin's largely healed over the entry wound. Fortunately, there's no infection. But my goal here is not only to remove the foreign body, but also investigate that radial digital nerve to ensure that that has been compromised. He is having some paresthesias, the radial side of that fingertip pulp. Here are just the surgical markings I've made, and here he is opened up. You can see a pellet immediately there after I've removed some scar tissue. I've identified that nerve with those red loops proximally and distally. Further mobilization that you can see the flexor sheath there. So that pellet's removed. Well, lo and behold, a second pellet is found that's heavily deformed deep to that, abutting the bone. You can see I've mobilized the radial digital nerve there nicely to protect it. And here's what they look like. These pellets, which were intended for the bird, of course. And the radial nerve is dissected out. Fortunately, in this case, the nerve was preserved. It just had some scar tissue around it, was able to remove that completely and get them closed up. So I hope you enjoyed this patient story of how not to kill a mockingbird. As always, make sure you're surgeon's board certified. Ask for pre-op and post-op pictures. We'll see you for the next patient story.